All right.
Head to the back of the line there, Richard. Nice job. Better than your first run for sure. After I got up there and told you where to look, you knew where to go. But I could see you peeking around the A-pillar, looking through the mirror crack. I got you. I'm on to you. All right, Tony, go ahead. Looking left at the orange cone. No cheating, gentlemen. There you go. That's what I want to see, Tony. Right here. I'll get out of your way. Looking right at the yellow cone. Sit up in your seat. Look for that orange cone. Looking for cone number 1. Come on up there, John. There you go. Nice job, Tony. Looking left already at the blue cone. Looking over your shoulder at the yellow cone here. I don't even need to walk out there. You know where to go. Looking right at the green cone. Sit up in your seat. Look for that blue cone. Going all the way back to the blue cone. Nice job, nice job. Looking where you need to look, gathering information that you need to look, that you need to find, looking through the corners and plotting a path. Nice job, Tony. And then you'll press the letter M for manual mode. We'll be using the paddle shifters on the racetrack this time. You got your 2 on the 1 side. These are our braking markers for turn 10. After them is an orange cone. This is our turning cone, and to the right is the apex. So we wait till we get next to the turning cone, and then we're going to steer to the apex on the inside edge. Now the apex cone is any tall orange cone with a green sleeve you see. And if you see a tall orange cone with a green sleeve, your goal is to put your car on top of that green and white curbing right next to the cone. Now down this straightaway, obviously we're going to be shifting early at this time, but we want to reach 5th gear. Now, later on today, you'll want to upshift once you get to 6,000 RPM. But for the purposes of this exercise, we're going to shift early to 5th gear. On the left, you got the 5 numbered signs coming up. These are our braking markers for turn number 1. The number 4 sign is where you want to begin to brake for turn 1. And then you want to brake and downshift to 4th gear. So pretty easy to remember that for turn 1. Number 4 sign, 4th gear. Now we have our turning cone coming up on the left. We wait till our front bumper gets next to it, and then we steer to the apex, which is a tall orange cone with the green sleeve. Again, whenever you see that tall orange cone with the green sleeve, you want to place your car on top of the curbing next to it. And then unwind the wheel to the outside turning cone at turn 2. Turn 2 does not require any brake, but it's also not a game of how quick we can get to the inside. Notice my line through here, gentlemen. We stay wide, and then we get to the inside apex cone here right at the inside of turn 2. Now when we come out of turn 2, we want to place our driver's side tires on this second pavement seam right here. And that's going to line up the white cone with the pink sleeve, which is called a near apex. You want to be 3 feet away from that white cone. And then draw a straight line to our next turning cone in turn number 3. We reach 5th gear as we climb the hill. And as we apply the brake for turn 3, we go back down to 4th gear. Look over that right shoulder and steer to the apex. This is turn 3, and this leads us directly into turn 4 called the bowl. Now the bowl has a white cone with a pink sleeve, so you want to be 3 feet or closer to it. You got some painted white hash marks. You go no further than the white hash marks. You can go down to 3rd gear at the bowl, and then we tucker down into the inside apex here at the bottom. Now look up towards the top of the hill. You got 4 tall orange cones. Aim for them and accelerate up to 4th gear. That leads us into turn 6. This 6 is on the left-hand side here. You got your smaller turning cone, and then you make the right at turn 7, utilizing the inside curbing on turn 7. Turn 8 is next. This is where we go down to 3rd gear again. And we want to get to the inside of turn 8 at the very end of the corner. The reason being, we want to be on the right-hand side coming out of this, prepare for a falling left turn. Very light brake for the left. Now wide after the inside apex of turn 9 to the green and white curbing. And then we literally draw a straight line to the following turning cone at turn 10. We brake directly to it, we steer to the apex, we utilize the inside curbing at turn 10. Unwind the wheel to the far left, squeeze and throttle. Those 2 tall orange cones on the right is the beginning of a rotation zone, so we're going to practice our first rotation. Tony, all the way to the right hand side, you're going to wait for John to go by in that blue 14. and you'll fall back in line there. Let's reach 5th gear as we make our way towards turn 1, so we got that muscle memory of a downshift to 4th gear. Great job in the rotation there, Tony. Number 4 sign will begin to brake, and we'll go back to 4th gear. Tony, come on down, 35. Beautiful, Tony, clear on out. Come on down, Tony, 45. Nice job, Tony. Nicely done. Clear on out. Tony, come on down. Do you think you need new underwear there, Tony? Good job. Clear on out.
That's good right there, thank you. Sorry about that, Tony. Accelerate harder, but keep it out wide. Just because you're going faster doesn't mean the cone, or not the cone, the corner changes. That was a beautiful corner. Do that again and accelerate extremely hard out of the corner. Have some fun with it. Perfect, perfect. That was definitely the limit, I'd say. Good job controlling that slide. But it wiggled out of the corner mainly because we didn't unwind fast enough. You're kind of treating the wheel, I can see, like an on-off switch. Start unwinding now. See, you're kind of burying the car around the corner, like you just have the steering completely maxed out, and then you're just whipping it back straight. There you go. Those are looking like smooth exits now. Really good job. Just speed up the hands a little bit earlier. Unwind, 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 unwind. We don't want that thing to wiggle on exit. So we don't want to rely on that PTM. We want to control the car ourselves. There you go. You're getting the right idea, though. Good job here, Tony. Sorry, Tony, not this time, but next time I want you to do that full ABS stop, okay? So go through. Oh, that's okay. Go roll down your window real quick.
So the main thing I want you to focus on is like you're waiting for the apex and just snapping it.
Okay.
And that's why the car is like doing that wiggle on you. You're okay with taking gas as much as you are, but you have to let the car come with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not able to turn the car enough as much as I want to in the turn, and I feel like I'm still turning, hitting the apex. Is that normal?
100%, because you're not turning enough there, and so you are wrapping around it, but I would rather you focus on getting that unwind done. Here, everybody honestly struggles. Nobody ever wants to turn the car more. You guys just turn it. And
Okay.
It's just like, I hope that's enough, instead of keep going with it.
Okay.
But you were doing an excellent job. I don't want to take anything away from that. Do me a favor. Look right around me, and you're going to go around that barrier and park in your parking spot.
Got it. Thanks.
Need, right?
Right.
Accelerate out. Looking to the left. Not yet. Lightly brake. Turn it in. Smooth transition. You don't want to accelerate. Just maintain our speed until you start to unwind out. Now you can accelerate. So you might have to crack the throttle in the middle of the corner, but you don't want to accelerate. Accelerate out now. So that's oversteer. Back to the brakes. We'll put you in neutral so we don't roll backwards. Let's go back that way. Back to manual mode here. Looking where you want to go. Turn it in.
Should be on the brake, but I'm so slow.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Up to second gear. Nice wide approach. Don't turn. Look across. Oh, there you go. That's a good line. Accelerate out. Accelerate out. Nice and smooth. Back to the brakes. Look across. Stay on the brake pedal. Good. See? No understeer.
Okay.
Accelerate out. Is this making sense?
Yep.
Light brakes. Light brakes. Look across. Crack the throttle just a little bit now. Now accelerate. That's okay. Just keep steer where you want to go. Alright, well. Keep going. I'm going to put you into weather mode with everything on, just to show you the difference. Light brake pressure, all the way in, nice and tight. Now floor it.
It wouldn't do it.
That's weather mode. So that's the car intervening. Floor it. See the difference?
Yeah.
I'd rather be slow right here so I can be fast right here. I can get right back to the gas. Boom. Slow it down to third gear. Back up to fourth gear. Keep it tight here. Wait for that turn-in cone. So we get a nice long straightaway. Very nice. Keep it out wide. You did a good job last lap here, but this time wait for that turn-in cone. Wait for it, get it turned sharp. Get back to the gas. Car all the way out at that exit curve, and you should be unwinding at that point. Make sure we get down to that turn-in cone. Corner.
Alright, so third gear, this is turn 10 obviously, down to the inside, clip the apex, unwind and accelerate, up to fourth gear, up to fifth gear, be firm on those brakes, slowing down the car, back to fourth gear, light brakes as I turn, clip the apex, unwind and accelerate. We're going to do a light lift here at turn 2. Wait till the car's pointed at the apex. Roll back to full throttle. Up to fifth. Tight to the pink cone. Make the car the #1 brake. We're going to be firm on the brakes. We're going to be light on the brakes. Downshift to fourth. All the way down to the apex. There it is. Roll to full throttle. Straight to the pink cone. Light brakes here. Light brakes here. Light brakes. Light brakes. Now I'm off brakes. Now I'm on the throttle. Up to fourth. Firm brakes. Light brakes as I turn. Light brakes as I turn. So here's where I think you're messing up a little bit. I'm carrying more momentum, more momentum, more momentum. Brakes, brakes, brakes. No gas, no gas. Now gas. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does that help out? Firm brakes. Light brakes as you turn in.
And Tony, you can make your way up. All right, Tony, again, you can push start recording if you want to record this. Make sure you're in manual mode, and I'm ready when you are. Randy, you can make your way up to the start line. All right, a little wide, a little late on the brakes. Maybe not looking quite far enough ahead, so lost a little bit of time there. 30, still got a 31.25, so it's actually a tenth faster than your last run. But you lost time in that big U-turn there, so it actually would have been lower if we hadn't gone so far wide there.
We're not going to be looping around the turnaround cone. We're going to start to stack down there for the lead follow groups. Okay, Tony, you're all set.
All right, Tony, you're good to go.
faster than your previous run there as well. You can go ahead and clear out.
Careful that you don't want to roll the throttle too soon. Find that steering wheel just a little bit faster. That'll balance the car out just a bit. For that apex there, clip it, unwind out to the seam. Up to 50 here. How long I'm on the brakes here, Tony? That apex by about a foot, so drag the brakes a little longer, keep turning the wheel. The entry speed was good. I liked it, just cleaning up the line just a little bit. Oh, that was looking good. This is the last minute jab on the brakes. Line looked good. On those brakes, gentlemen. Back to fourth and light brakes as you turn. Yeah, smooth acceleration. Alright, so give me a solid lap right here, Sonny, okay? Get out of the apex. Go back to that power. Alright, 6%. That turn it. Breathe off the throttle. And just roll back into it. Back here to Charlie. Gonna try and get the back side of that curb. Alright, get the back left here to your time, and then the back left. Alright, then on the straightaway, we're gonna go and rotate you on the straightaway. Yeah, no center, Tony. Don't go on the corner left. Tony, go over to the right hand side. Tony, all over there to the right. Make sure you slow down, man. Slow down. Tony, go over there. Yeah, definitely a lot smoother and a lot cleaner out there for you, Tony. You just gotta do the same thing. Don't try to overdo it. And then do a little bit back over here towards number 2, alright? Breathe out the wall over here. And you gotta roll back to that power.